Hello everyone, my name is Nuria Perez and I am a 6th-year medical student in Valencia, Spain. This year I am working as the SCOPH Regional Assistant for Europe in IFMSA. So IFMSA is the International Federation of Medical Students Associations and SCOPH is the Standing Committee on Public Health inside IFMSA. SCOPH mainly focuses on targeting the main public health related problems that we are facing as human beings right now. So we mainly work on to be change makers and to be able to make a difference about these problems. So one of the main problems that we are facing right now in terms of public health is antimicrobial resistance. And this issue is especially important in the European region because the levels of multi-resistant pathogens are very, very high. And this means that there are pathogens that cannot be treated with the usual antimicrobials, not only antibiotics, but also for viruses and fungi. So they need to be treated with more aggressive treatments, and sometimes we even have pan-resistant microbes, which means that they cannot be treated with any of the antimicrobials that we have right now. So as you can see, this is a very important issue, and there are a lot of factors that contribute to the rise of antimicrobial resistance. One of them is the bad prescription of antimicrobials. Sometimes in some countries it is allowed to prescribe antimicrobials without a receipt. So people can just go to the pharmacy and buy them and take them whenever they're feeling sick. And this contributes to the misuse of these antimicrobials. Other times it is caused by a misprescription of antimicrobials. So sometimes we give the patient pills and drugs that are not useful for the type of infection that they have. But the main thing that we can do to reduce antimicrobial resistance is to educate our population. It is very important to let people know about this problem and to explain them very well why are we facing it. Sometimes people don't understand the difference between, for example, a virus and a bacteria, and they just think that they have to take an antibiotic for a viral infection. So it is in our hands to explain to them the difference between those two things. Antimicrobial resistance is also linked to climate change. There has been studies that say that the rise of temperatures is leading to an increase of more multi-resistant bacteria and viruses. So it is also in our hands to raise awareness. But one very important thing that you should always take into consideration is that we cannot face antimicrobial resistance on our own. We need to give it a One Health approach. And what we mean by One Health approach is that this issue should be tackled by a multidisciplinary group composed of healthcare workers, but also of vet workers, of pharmacy workers, because antimicrobial resistance is not only created in our bodies, it is also created in some crops and in some, when we have animals in a farm and they are given antibiotics to keep them healthy and to make them grow faster. And these antimicrobial resistant bacteria and viruses, then they can go from the animal to the land and to the crops, and then we take them. We also have the pharmaceutical companies that are creating the drugs, and then they release some products into the rivers, and those arrive to our tap and we drink that water. So yeah, if we want to really solve this problem, we cannot work alone. We should work with other professionals because we are all interconnected. Thank you very much. Goodbye.